Okay, in this video here, we're going to show you how to duplicate an ad set and also bring over the new UTM parameters, which are really important for tracking and analyzing data in your Kissmetrics, in our case, or Google Analytics, or whatever tracking system that you're using outside of Facebook. So, super easy way to do this. Best way to do it sometimes is just to do it through the Power Editor and to do it one ad set and one campaign at a time, not do too much, because sometimes when you start doing too many things in Power Editor, it just starts slowing down and you get all these strange kind of messages and errors. So I've already done this in one other campaign. I'll show you here just in a second. If you can, just speaking of Power Editor, sometimes when it stops doing what you want it to do, you just sort of reset it. Just refresh the screen, and that tends to bring things back to more normal. See, so now this can actually move. Before it wasn't. So if it was frozen there, you just click your reset button or your refresh button. So you can see we already did one of these so far, and this is interesting. All ads are inactive. I did not do this. This means this is something that Facebook did on their own. I have no idea why they did that. So we need to put these all back on. I have no idea why that happened. So that's just something you got to watch out for. So just look in here, look into Power Editor, and make sure that that things look right. Because Facebook has a tendency to just sort of change things up on you for no real good reason. And there's no other way to explain it. It's just the quirks of the technology. And so on this one, I'm not going to mess around. I'm actually just going to upload these changes right here, instead of risking losing anything. So these should all be fine. It's just that Facebook paused them for no reason. So that really stinks. So you do have to keep an eye on things. So that's really the bottom line here with that. So you can see here on this Motivators campaign, which was getting okay cost per registration, nothing great. I duplicated this, and now one is mobile. Okay, one is mobile only, and the other one is desktop only. Okay, because in our reporting we were showing that we were getting all our registrations basically from mobile, right? So on this one here, CPR placement. Let's try it again. CPR and then placement. Yeah, see? All right, so all our registrations were coming from mobile. All right, we see all of those right there. So we want to get an ad set that's going towards desktop and see if we can lower our cost per lead. So we're doing these one by one. I did the Motivators one first. Let's see which one should I do next. Let's just kind of go in here and see which ones are getting more conversions than others. Let's take out the ads, just sort of see which ad sets in general. Self-employed. All right, so self-employed is leading, not by much. It's not killing it by any stretch, but self-employed is probably our next ad set that we need to duplicate. All right, so we're going to go into Power Editor. Let's take this self-employed one right here. Okay, now remember, most of our conversions are on mobile, so what I'm going to do is I am going to duplicate this one for desktop and then tag this one, duplicate this one actually for mobile, but then keep this on desktop. You'll see exactly what I mean here. It sounds a little confusing. So I'm going to duplicate right in there. This is our webinar. All right, so now we have this one. This is our new one. So we are going to rename this. Look at this. Facebook doesn't want me to rename it. This was just happening a few minutes ago. I'm going to rename it desktop. Okay, and then hit enter. Then we're going to rename this one mobile. See, it doesn't want to rename. Always interesting why this happens. I'm not sure why that is. Let's put that in there, and then an M. Let's see if we can. It's not renaming it. So now we're going to redo, just refresh again. Let's see if it actually does rename it. So let's see, son of a gun. There it is. All right, so this is our new ad set. This is the one that we've been running. Okay, so we want to view our ads, and a very important part to this is, let's just make sure it's all on mobile. Okay, we want to change our UTM parameters right here. See this medium? This is supposed to be mobile because this is, okay, the source is Facebook. The medium is DT, which means desktop, but in actuality, we're going to be running this on mobile, so we want to change this to M. This is really important because this will show inside our data, inside Kissmetrics, or in your case, maybe Google Analytics, which ads specifically is converting for you. So we want to know that it's the mobile image one short. See that? Image one short. We want to know that this is mobile. I guess I already changed that one. Mobile M. Image one long. See? This is self-employed is our term. WC webinar image 3 long UTM SEAT. So I want to change this to M. This is really important. It's a tiny little detail, but it's important. Now Facebook's going to have to reapprove all these ads because I've now changed the URL, which is fine. But now we're going to get a much better sense as to, how mobile is going to do versus desktop, because we're going to send specific traffic to desktop and specific traffic to mobile. All right, so go back all the way out to our ads again. We see we've got our motivators. Okay, we've got our self-employed guys, DT and M. Got our campaign set up. Everything looks good. The only thing we now need to change is this. Take off desktop. And then on this one, take off mobile. So now we have our brand new ads. As you might be able to tell, I'm doing this video from the airport. So if you can hear the overhead, then maybe you can, maybe you can't. So I'm just going to set this one live right now and see actually how we do with it. Now I can set these live. So I'm not doing them for all because I'm only getting some conversions on just specific interests here. Self-employed and motivators are the ones that are probably doing the best. Coaches, see how coaches is doing. Maybe we might do one for coaches. Yeah, not doing great here. Same kind of thing. Kind of falling flat. Definitely not converting the way that we want to. So I'm going to hold off on coaches for right now. I'm just going to do these two, set this live for a day, and then come back to it and see how we do on it. I'm going to keep the budgets about the same. Okay, I've got my website conversion set for 20, which is I really want 10. But I'm giving Facebook a little bit more room to a little bit more room on that one. Some people just, do this as get most conversions at the best price. So maybe what I'll do here is I'm going to keep everything even. I'm going to keep everything the same. So we'll see. I was thinking maybe I should do get most website conversions at the best price for this one, and then this one I would do set amount, but that's too many variables. We really just want to test one variable at a time. Right now we're really testing just mobile versus desktop, and we shall be able to get some results within the next 24 hours. Okay, so that's this video. Hopefully that helps. Shows you how to duplicate ad sets for placement, as well as really important, making sure that you change those UTM parameters. These tiny little words right in here mean a whole lot when you're trying to analyze things on the back end, and we'll be doing some videos on that and how we do that all through Kissmetrics in another video. Okay, thanks. Talk to y'all soon.